On the 30th of November 1934, the Flying Scotsman had to pull a test train. Sir Nigel Gresley had wanted him to reach 100 miles an hour, and no one knew why, not even the Flying Scotsman. The Flying Scotsman and his crew fought with all of their might, and they reached 100 miles an hour easily. Three months later, Gresley decided to set another trial, this time with an A3 engine. The engine that was chosen was Papyrus, and he was a favourite at Top Shed. To everyone's surprise, during the trial, Papyrus reached 108 miles per hour. He beat the Flying Scotsman's record, much to Gresley's delight. Soon Sir Nigel Gresley's plans were revealed, and the trials were set because he was planning to build a new class of engines. 5 new engines were set to be built, and when they were almost finished, it was announced that there was going to be a brand new high-speed service between London and Newcastle, and it was going to be called the Silver Jubilee in celebration of King George V's 25 years on the throne. Eventually the 5 new engines were built, and they were to pull the Silver Jubilee on different days. The new class was called A4 Pacifics. The first engine built was called Silver Link, and his name represented the link between London and Newcastle. The second engine was called Quicksilver, and her name represented the speed of the train. The third engine was called Silver King, and his name represented King George V. The fourth engine was called Silver Steam, and his name represented the steam of the steam engines. The fifth engine was called Silver Fox, and her name, well, it didn't really represent anything. There was no link between the train with her name. The A4s were very successful and reached very high speeds, and Gresley decided to make more of them. Over the years, more A4s were designed and built, and they happily pulled their trains for many years. But a time came, and all the railways were united, and British Railways was created. British Railways had a chairman called Dr. Beecham, and he made changes to the railways which would be remembered forever. He closed lines, and lots of railway workers lost their jobs, and many engines lost their lives. The Supreme A4 class suffered in the Beecham reports, and due to that, only 7 to this very day remain. The Mallard, Veteran, Sir Nigel Gresley, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Dominion of Canada, Union of South Africa, and Spencer. One morning, Spencer dropped the Duke and Duchess of Oxford off at the station, and he didn't look very happy. "Are you looking forward till tomorrow, Spencer?" asked his driver. Spencer snorted. "If I hear about tomorrow one more time, I will self-destruct," Spencer said crossly. Spencer's driver was surprised. "But you're going to York tomorrow, Spencer. You haven't seen Dwight D. Eisenhower and Dominion of Canada in years." "I have not seen them in 46 years, and to be truthful, why are they coming back anyway?" to celebrate the Mallard's 75th anniversary of breaking the speed record. So basically, we're all gonna have to line up together as the Mallard gloats about something that happened so long ago. Oh, how exciting. Soon the Duke and Duchess of Oxford returned to the coach, and Spencer set off. Then Spencer's driver brought him to his shed. I will see you tomorrow, Spencer, and off to York we will go. Let's hope you're a bit more cheerful. Spencer said nothing as his driver left. And that night he was sitting all by himself, and he was sitting remembering his past. Oh, I love pulling the silver jubilee. It makes me feel very special. I wonder who will pull it tomorrow. I think I'm pulling it tomorrow, Silverstein. As far as I know, you have to take the Flying Scotsman. Oh, memories, memories, memories. Have you heard? Have you heard? Have we heard? Heard what? Our sister's done it. The Mallard has broke the world speed record. It's all over the newspapers. Oh, Silverstein, you're not kidding. I most certainly am not. This is a huge deal for us A4s. We have brought the speed to a new level. We are the future! Great Western Railway, the London Mainland and Scottish Railway, the London and Northeastern Railway, and the Southern Railway. You are the Big Four. And for years, you have all been in competition with each other. But not anymore. Meetings have taken place and decisions have been made, and I apologize that you engines are the last to know. But the Big Four will join together and form as one railway. So, as united as you are, from this point on, you are now working for the British Railways. Oh, these memories. They're too painful, I just want to get to sleep. I have heard rumours. What kind of rumours? The British Railways is failing. How? Money. Could British Railways close? No, of course not. But it could be downgraded. But what will become of our lost engines? As you all know, British Railways has been going through tough times lately, but that is all about to change. I am pleased to announce that we have a new chairman, and his name is Dr. Beechin, and he is going to make British Railways as successful as it should have been. Dr. Beechins has announced that he's going to be reshaping British Railways and has called for 7,000 railway stations to close. What is going to become of us? These new diesels are better than us. The Beechin report says The too many lines are running at a loss. All lines? Yes. What will become of us if there's no lines for us to run on? I'm so sorry. No. Not the scrappy hearts. I don't want to go to scrappy hearts.
Please, I can still be useful.
No.
Help! Someone help! Help!
I can't. I cannot go to York tomorrow. I can't do it. What am I gonna do? The next morning, Spencer's driver, Fairman, and the Duke of Boxford came to see him. Right, Spencer? Almost time to go. Spencer gloomily looked at them. What is wrong, Spencer? Are you not excited about going to see your class? Asked the Duke of Boxford. I'm not going. What do you mean you're not going? I can't face them. But you've seen them loads of times, replied his driver. Not Dominion of Canada and Dwight D. Eisenhower. I can't face them. Why? Because of my name. Your name? The last time they saw me, I was called Silverstein. And now I'm called Spencer. A human name. I'm sure they won't mind. The Duke of Boxford was concerned for Spencer. Why do you think they will mind, Spencer? You don't know the last thing Dwight D. Eisenhower ever said to me. Is it true, Dwight D. Eisenhower? You're going to America? Yes, the Americans are saving me. Aren't I so lucky, Silverstein? You sure are. I don't know what will become of me. Well, as you know, hardly any of us are left. So you must do something for me. Anything, Dwight D. Eisenhower? If you survive, you must honor the Silver Jubilee and honor your name, Silverstein. You are Silverstein, one of the original A4 engines. Never forget it, and never let anyone forget it. The Silver Jubilee has gone down as a piece of railway history, despite this horrible beaching era. The train itself may be no more, but you will always be Silverstein. See? How can I face Dwight D. Eisenhower and tell him that I'm now called Spencer? He will think I've spit in the legacy of the Silver Jubilee, and quite frankly, I have. I see, Spencer. I understand where you're coming from. But what about Dominion of Canada? Oh, Silverstein, I will miss you. I'm being donated to the Canadian Railroad Museum, so I'm going to Canada. I really don't want to leave you and the rest of the A-Force behind. I really hope you're okay. And Silverstein, if you do get through all this, be happy and be grateful that you'll still be alive. But Spencer, Dominion of Canada mightn't mind that you've changed your name. After all, you did say that she told you to be happy. I guess you're right, Duke. But what about Dwight D. Eisenhower? Ah, Silverstein! Nice to see you. Now I have very, very good news. What sort of news? I hereby introduce you to the Duke of Boxford, and he has bought you. You have bought me? Yes, I need a private engine, and you should do just a good job. Oh, thank you. But first, you must go to the works. I'm sure you have little problems that need to be mended. After all, I do want a perfect engine. And I will be a perfect engine. You mark my words. I am so grateful. Oh, Duke of Boxford, I have been mended. I feel just the way I was when I was first built. I am ready to be of service to you. Yes, yes, you do look very well, Spencer. Excuse me? Oh, why did you call me Spencer? Because that is your new name. But I'm Silverstein, one of the original A4s. Not anymore. But Silverstein, it means something. It's part of the legacy of the Silver Jubilee. Spencer, listen to me. The Silver Jubilee is gone. It's ancient history. From this point on, this is the first day of your brand new life. Silverstein is dead. So, from this day forward, you are Spencer, private engine of the Duke and Duchess of Boxford. I remember, Spencer, when my father introduced me to you when I was a child, and I was very excited. What am I going to do about York, Duke? Well, Spencer, put it like this. It has been so long since Dwight D. Eisenhower has seen you, and times have changed since he was last in the United Kingdom. The entire mainland has been taken over by diesels, so he should be thankful that you're still here at all, and not care less what you are called. You think so? Of course. He will be more than grateful to see that 6 of his class are still here. I really want to see them. I want to see them all together. Let's get my violets so we can go to York. Right away, Spencer, said his driver. And soon Spencer was ready and full of steam. Here we go. And with a few huge puffs, Spencer's wheels started to turn as he set off for York. As Spencer puffed down the track, he was very nervous and very excited at the same time. Eventually they arrived in York. Nearly here! As they came to the museum, there was lots of people. They've all came to see us. When they arrived, Spencer stopped, and there in front of him was his 6 fellow A4s, all lined up together. They all looked at Spencer, and Spencer looked over at them. I'm here at last. The Mallard, Veteran, Sir Nigel Gresley, Union of South Africa, Dominion of Canada, and Dwight D. Eisenhower all smiled. And so did Spencer.
Right, Spencer. Time to get lined up beside us,
ordered the Mallard. Dwight D. Eisenhower and the Dominion of Canada looked puzzled.
Spencer?
She said to herself. Soon Spencer was lined up with his remaining brothers and sisters, and the Mallard was very happy.
I don't believe it. All 7 of us together. It's amazing.
Spencer nervously looked over at Dwight D. Eisenhower. Hello, Dwight.
Spencer? You're called Spencer now? Since when?
Well, after you left, the Duke and Duchess of Boxford bought me, and they renamed me Spencer.
Well, I had no right to. You're Silverstein, the sole survivor of the Silver Jubilee engines. How dare you gallivant around with the name Spencer?
Oh dear.
Spencer is a human name, and human names are given to little shunters, not grand engines like us. You're one to talk, Dwight D. Eisenhower. You have a human name, replied Union of South Africa. Ah, yes, but that is different. The name Dwight D. Eisenhower is more like a title, and titles are what us engines all should have. And also, Dwight D. Eisenhower was the name of the former President of the United States, so it's special. Names like Spencer, John, Billy, Sammy, they're too common.
Spencer felt as small as a toy train. Then he thought to himself,
Well, Dwight D. Eisenhower, the name Spencer might be too common for an engine like me. But can you explain that accent? Since when were you an American?
I've been in America for years. I've picked it up.
Oh, really? How dare me for being called Spencer? How dare you come back here with an American accent?
Well, I can't help it.
Really? Dominion of Canada?
Yes, Spencer?
Speak to me.
It doesn't bother me if you're now called Spencer.
See? She doesn't have a Canadian accent. So what's your excuse?
Well,
Dwight D. Eisenhower didn't know what to say at all. The Mallard had finally heard enough.
Stop it! Stop it! This is one of the most special days we have ever had, and you two are spoiling it. Dwight D. Eisenhower,
He's now called Spencer. Deal with it!
The ballad is right. Today is about all of us. Please, let's just sit together lined up and be grateful that we're all here. Bittern speaks very true words,
said Sir Nigel Grizzly. So Spencer and Dwight the Eisenhower obeyed, and all the spectators looked on in delight. The 7 remaining A4s were finally together, and it was a great gathering.